It's the nation's favourite antiques experts.
Hello.
Behind the wheel of a classic car.
Here we go.
And a goal to scar Britain for antiques. The aim? To make the biggest profit at auction. But it's no mean feat. There'll be worthy winners.
I can't stop smiling.
And valiant losers.
Right, I retire.
Will it be the high road to glory?
Oh, look at that!
Or the slow road to disaster?
Oh dear.
This is Antiques Road Trip. Yeah.
And off we go again. It's the penultimate leg of this Scottish trip. Today, our road trip rivals, Natasha Raskin Sharp and Tim Medhurst, are heading towards the bright lights of Scotland's capital.
I can't believe the sun is still shining.
I know, it's incredible. I think the one common denominator in this is our bright, jolly, sunny car, isn't it?
The Capri, Tweety,
Yeah.
Tweety Pie.
Controlling the weather is probably beyond the powers of your vibrant steed, a 1973 Ford Capri.
She makes me feel safe. She makes me feel cool. She makes me feel seen. She makes me feel like...
A natural woman? Last time, our Tash got all broody over a tiny child's chair,
Oh, I can see my little daughter sitting on that.
while Tim was very enamoured with a pottery figurine.
This is a lady that was sculpted over 150 years ago.
And it was that lady that brought home the bacon for him.
360 bid and sold.
All of which means that Tim's taken the lead in our best-of-5 battle.
It's 2-1.
Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. To you, of course.
The pill lady did her thing.
Honestly, what a memory.
Indeed. But it's a new day with a fresh £200 each to splurge.
It would be quite nice if you could find some Scottish pottery, Tim.
Yeah, it
That
would,
would be
because
ideal.
I've done Chinese, I've done Welsh.
Could you find something
Maybe
local?
some Scottish.
Yeah, for
would do.
goodness sake.
Well, that's you told. Their hunt for Scotland's finest began in the Highlands, followed by a pootle down the east coast, heading for a grand finale in Glasgow.
Have you tried the horn on Tweety yet?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Tweety.
It's quite Looney Tunes.
Beep, beep. Bang, beep.
Sorry, please.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry, sheep.
Honestly, city folk, eh? Our pair will shop till they drop through Edinburgh, finishing in its southern suburb of Danderhall. But they're starting north of the Firth of Forth in Inverkeithing. Although towered over by the monumental Queen's Ferry crossing, this wee town is famous for housing the best preserved medieval friary in Scotland. And our two wanderers are praying for some stonking antiques in their first shop, Fleming's Furniture and Antique Centre.
Now, you're always opening the door for me.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please.
Madam, thank you.
My liege.
How cordial of you, Tash. This massive shop houses 20 dealers across 2 floors, who've packed it top to toe with silverware, curios and a ton of pottery. And keeping everything spick and span today is dealer Hilda. Let the hunt begin.
Among these pieces is a lovely bit of what I recognise as Carlton ware.
Classic Art Deco. Good spot, Tash.
It's actually so different on the inside and the outside, and you think, oh, that's quite abstract. And then you have a peek inside, and actually it feels much more of the period. And is this in perfect condition? No, it isn't. Had this crazing occurred up here, you might not have noticed it so much. But of course it's on the off-white ground, and so you see it quite clearly. A bit discoloured, a bit crazed. The thing is, it's marked up here full price at £12.
Well, that won't break the bank.
You just don't so regularly see the hand-painted pieces in these lovely colours, and I think as such, I'm probably going to go for it. Sometimes you just have to buy something that you would happily put on your mantelpiece. Although saying that, it really wouldn't go with the items on my mantelpiece. It would stick out like a sore thumb, but you know what I mean.
I do indeed. Now, how goes Tim's hunt for something mantle-worthy?
I just spotted this little doggy and I absolutely love him. Look, he's a little greyhound or whippet. It's made of brass and it's on this wonderful base that's been hand painted to simulate porphyry marble. It was one of the marbles that was used in Italy during the Roman period.
In ancient Rome, purple was the royal colour, so porphyry was reserved for only imperial works and buildings.
I would say date-wise, we're looking around 1870, 1880. I always find that bronzes or sculptures that go to auction that are of household pets do very well, because if you've got a greyhound or a whippet, that's going to be your cup of tea.
But at £75, it would need to run away at auction.
I'm going to pop it back for now, but I think that might be a good contender.
Let's hope Tash doesn't spot it then.
That's interesting, isn't it? It's a signed little pottery piece, a pin tray, a pin dish, hand-painted, Mary A. Ramsey, 1927.
Strathire, her pottery studio, was named after the small Perthshire village where it was based. A graduate of the Glasgow School of Art, Ramsey was renowned for vibrant floral designs.
This is not a great example of what an artist like Mary A. Ramsey could do. She was a good artist, but this is probably an example of kind of phoning it in for the day. You want it to be a bit more bursting.
Blimey, Tash, don't mince your words. What about the price?
I understand exactly why the dealer has slashed the price in half, because £120, it probably was never going to happen. 60 for me to take to auction, still not going to happen, but £60 here in the shop for an item replete with female history doesn't seem like a lot, does it?
Now, on the other side of the shop is anything leaping out at her rival.
These are quite nice. So these little Persian vases, they're Iznik in style. Iznik is a town in Turkey. I think they're probably dating to after the Ottoman Empire ended. I just think they're quite nice for the sum of £20 for a pair of lovely vases.
But are you earning for them? Watch out, here comes the competition. Quick, hide the goods.
How's it going your side?
I didn't realise that we had chosen sides. And will I be allowed on your side at any point, or?
Well, maybe, when I finish with it. Yeah.
When you've cleared out all the good
Yes.
stuff.
What about your side? Can I have a little...
You're welcome any time,
that's
my
very
friend.
nice of you.
As long as you point the good stuff out to me.
Nice try, Tash. But I think he's hoarding all the choice items for himself. Or maybe not. I'm sure there's plenty more to see on your side.
Oh, why do I always love a chamber stick? I cannot help but look, especially when they have an elegance. This one takes us to the arts and crafts period. We're late 19th, early 20th century. Oh, a little bit of disappointment. You want to see a mark for W.A.B., W.A. Benson. I think if it had that elevation to designer status, we wouldn't have this little bit of brass popping through the copper. Oh, £40. Is it worth a punt? I think it probably is. I think I might just float on over to the desk, take it with me, and see what happens.
Sounds like a plan. Don't forget that bowl. There you go.
Hilda, hi, how are you?
Hey, not bad.
Your personal thoughts on this selection? You into flowers?
I like that. That's very pretty.
This is marked up at 12 and this is marked up at 40.
Yep.
I was hoping that for the two, you might consider around £40.
I'll manage that for you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So £40 for the two.
£40 for the two.
Very generous, Hilda. So that's £10 for the bowl and 30 for the chamber stick.
Hilda, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Take care. Bye now. Bye-bye.
And still £160 to play with. As for Tim, the search goes on and on.
I've just spotted quite a rare little thing. This little chair is made of pottery or as stoneware, and it's known as faux-bois, and in French that's false wood, so bois is wood. And basically, whoever has sculpted this has designed it so at a glance it looks like it's been put together with real wood. This is, I would say, second half of the 19th century. This is a stretch, but the Victorians had a bit of a fascination with garden fairies. And I wonder if maybe somebody had some of these in their garden for the fairies to sit on.
Oh, so sweet. Historically, fairies were seen as mischievous and often malicious elemental forces, but with a huge rise in children's literature in the 19th century, they were transformed into tiny, benevolent beings.
If we were talking about a full-size piece of furniture, they can make many hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. But at 95, it's going to have to come down in price, I think, because giving the restoration, I think what I'll do is find out the best price, and I think that might make my decision for me.
Very sensible, and you were quite keen on that dog too.
Hilda, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, and thank you for having us in your marvellous
You're
shop.
more than welcome.
What do you think of this little chair?
It's a nice little chair, isn't it?
Sweet little thing, isn't it?
Yes.
This has got £95 on it. And I've also found this little dog and £75 on the dog.
Yep.
Not completely sold because of the prices.
Well, I could do 60 on it. for
Yeah,
you.
60? Okay,
Yes.
I'll definitely take that one.
Good start. Now, where are those puppy dog eyes?
I can do about 65,
Or if I took the two, could you knock off a little bit
well,
more?
about 120 for the two.
Let's do it. Thank you very much. Right, let me get the money out.
Very kind, Hilda. Tim sure barked up the right tree there. So that all adds up to...
£120.
That's
Thank you
lovely.
very much
Thank you
indeed.
very much. Bye-bye.
Bravo, Tim. And £80 left to spend.
Very much.
Another successful buying trip under our
Now look at
belt.
these, aren't they? Is this the one to watch?
I think it might be.
I
love your
think it
tapestry.
is.
As they trundle onwards, it sounds like Tim's having second thoughts about his little chair.
I might have made a faux pas. It's got rather a lot of damage.
A faux pas with a faux-bois? I don't think that faux-bois has ever been recognised as a faux pas.
You are just the epitome of sensitivity, Tash. Now, our doubting Timothy and his pal are zooming all the way to Scotland's capital, Edinburgh. Our pals are off to learn how one creative collective is keeping the ancient art of tapestry weaving alive. Dovecot is the UK's oldest tapestry studio. It was opened in Castorfin, West Edinburgh, in 1912 by the Marquis of Bute, inspired by William Morris's tapestry revival. Director Celia Joycey is showing our friends around the studio's latest home, a rejuvenated Victorian bathhouse.
Today, the building is multi-purpose. We have the tapestry studio at its core, but we also use it for exhibitions and displays.
So Dovecot itself is over a century old. There must be a most famous tapestry, either from this site or its original site.
This loom was used for the British Library Commission, and it's Dovecot's largest ever tapestry.
Was there a moment when abstract artists started to move towards the medium?
In some ways, tapestry fell out of fashion before it could come back into fashion. Because from 1912, Dovecot found a new language. Working with contemporary artists, they bring that current perspective, what is interesting to them and what they're trying to say. Textile absorbs light. It brings a different aesthetic, so that can be really appealing for architects to bring different textures into their commissions.
And it's not just modern architects. Tapestries have dressed homes for hundreds of years. In their heyday, between the 14th and 18th centuries, they added colour and provided guests entertainment, showing epic scenes from the Bible, mythology and fashionable life. It wasn't until the 17th century that long rolls of wallpaper hit the market.
And they really tell a story, don't they?
So you could say it's the original narrative art form. That was what William Morris wanted to get back to in the 19th century.
In an age of advanced mechanisation, Morris championed handmade and the living relationship between craftsperson and their work. He saw tapestry as the noblest of the weaving arts and taught himself to weave on a loom in his bedroom.
So you have quite a big team of weavers here, don't you? I can see lots of people working. Do you have lots of people coming up the ranks?
Yes, we started training our own weavers, and we have a current apprentice. She's working on a scaffolding loom. That is the beauty of tapestry weaving. You could set up your own tapestry loom at home if you chose to. It's a very, very kind of primary structure.
Yeah.
And Sophie's doing some really beautiful work.
Oh, great. Shall we go and have a closer
Can we
look?
go meet?
Dovecote's team of 6 weavers work on epic commissions for grand museums and buildings across the country, which apprentice Sophie is hoping to be part of one day.
Hello, Sophie.
Sophie,
there.
hi. I feel like we're disturbing you from something
No,
that
not
looks
at all. Not at all.
very, very, very meditative. Yeah.
A welcome disruption.
What are you doing here then?
So I'm weaving a sample piece of one of Charles Rennie Mackintosh's floral watercolours.
Can you show us how it works?
So I have set up a couple of looms behind you to have
Oh,
a bit of
these
a go.
things here.
Yeah.
Wonderful, Sophie. Time to get stuck in, you two.
Simply, you have 2 sets of warps. You should see them as the
Yeah.
front and the back.
Okay.
The warp is the vertical threads of a loom through which the coloured threads, called the weft, are fed.
It's always over and under or under and over.
So do I go through there?
Yeah.
It's a brain teaser. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I've made a right hash of it instantly. I've not really been employing my pointy bit very well, have you?
No, I was going to do that when I finished the row as a little treat.
Oh no!
Oh, disaster.
Look! Is it easy
Um,
to unpick a mistake?
Yeah, it is easy to unpick.
That's a
And
relief, isn't it? Right, I've almost finished my first row, so
Have you?
do I then go back on myself?
Yes.
You're either impatient or you're just a natural.
What do you
That's
think of
great.
my row? I've done a
That's
whole row.
actually
Do you think that
perfect.
is... Giving this a go, I'm still quite confused as to how you get that watercolour on there.
We start off by doing colour strips. We reference the visual and we just pick out what colours we think are going to be quite prominent in the design, and then we work from this. And after that, the cartoon you can see on the board behind us is then going to be inked onto the warps. So we've got a sort of guide that we follow when we're weaving.
It still looks really hard to follow, though, that design on there.
It can look quite muddied at times, but you're just constantly referencing the cartoon, referencing the artwork.
What an absolute pleasure, and cannot wait to see the finished Charles Rennie Mackintosh
Yeah.
watercolour. Incredible. Thanks. Shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
Well done, you two. Just a few more years of practice, and you might actually finish a tapestry. Back on the road, all that bobbing and weaving seems to have worked up an appetite.
What's your top picnic snack?
A quiche.
I'm quite a fan of just a straight up boiled egg.
And cherry tomatoes.
Oh,
Yeah. Boiled eggs,
yeah.
tomatoes, we're sorted.
Well, that's an alfresco dinner organised. And nighty-night. Morning all. It's a new day and our duo are speeding along. Sounds like Tash didn't get much sleep though.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Boo!
No, don't.
No, it didn't work.
No.
A bit more oomph, Tim. Ah, bless him, he's trying. Let's move on to yesterday's purchases, shall we? Tash was very frugal, spending just £40 on an arts and crafts chamber stick and a Carlton-ware bowl.
Sometimes you just have to buy something that you would happily put on your mantelpiece.
Her pocket is still bulging with £160. Whereas Tim couldn't resist a miniature faux-bois chair and a reclining pooch.
He's a little greyhound or whippet. I absolutely love him.
He now has just £80 in the kitty, and yet no regrets here.
What I loved about it is it's reclining on a wooden base, but at a glance, it looks like porphyry marble.
What I like is that you've bought faux-bois, faux wood, and then you've bought some
yeah.
wood being faux marble. You're very false.
Scathing, Natasha. Now, onwards to the shops. For our first portal of the day, Tim is depositing his chum in Edinburgh's coastal suburb of Portobello, nowadays known for its quirky vibe and seaside attractions. It was once home to a thriving pottery factory. Perhaps Tash will throw some pots into her haul in Friday Street Antiques. Suzanne's shop may be small, but its mighty collection of retro, vintage and antique curiosities will no doubt tempt Tash out of some cash. I'm a poet and I know it.
Okay, some cast iron that I think has been tampered with. So, whichever flower they are, roses, peonies, I don't know, but I do know that the original Victorian design did not have this gilt creme on top. It's quite magical stuff, gilt creme, but I've never seen it used for this purpose, to heighten a cast floral design on a mystery Victorian object.
This metallic paste is usually used for touching up gilded surfaces like picture frames.
So I love the naturalistic design. I think I like the gold editions. If it were £150, I wouldn't even consider it. But at £15, I'm thinking, would I throw up my hand at auction? Yes. So someone else might too.
Here's hoping. Now, Tim has hopped across Toon to the very fashionable district of Bruntsfield. And Bowerbird Antiques. Our wanderer has 80 smackaroos to spend in this eclectic-looking shop, which owner Rain has filled with a vast array of vintage goodies from silver and furniture to glassware and jewellery. So happy hunting, Tim.
Oh, isn't that nice? This is a particularly nice lamp. It's known as Kashmiri. It comes from Kashmir, so very North India. Date-wise, I'd say it's around the 20s or 30s. Now, Kashmiri art in this form, often you see it as papier-mâché, but this one is actually spun wood, so it's a solid wood lamp, and I think that shows a bit more of a quality to it. And it's beautifully painted all around in very traditional Kashmiri design. You've got beautiful birds all over here. There's even a kingfisher there, look. Condition-wise, it's actually in pretty good nick.
And the price?
It's priced at £35. I think with a bit of negotiation, get it down a little bit, that could light up the auction.
Oh, very good. And talking of shining lights...
Now, what is the price on that? £48. OK. I want you to know that that is the most reasonably priced ceiling rose. People pay a fortune to have Victorian ceiling roses like this. That is a hugely heavy and hugely attractive prospect if you were redoing your house. But £48 at auction, I think it's a stretch. Buy retail, as I say, hundreds of pounds for one of these. Buy at auction, that could honestly go overlooked at £20.
Best leave it behind, then, eh?
It blows your mind, and it just goes to show how difficult this game is.
And yet, she's great at it, as is her rival, back in Bruntsfield.
Now, I have actually, on the Antiques road trip, bought the odd brooch from time to time. And I really like this one because of the little scarab beetle in the middle. Often when you think of the Egyptian revival period, you're thinking to the time of Tutankhamun's discovery and the 1920s. But actually, there's been an interest in Egyptology for hundreds of years. And Egyptian design and meanings were incorporated in jewellery all the way through the 19th century during the Victorian period. This brooch probably dates more to the latter part of the revival, so around the 1920s and 30s. The scarab beetle here in the middle is directly copying original little faience glazed Egyptian amulets that would have been worn as a luck charm. And it was a symbol of revival and renewal. And I think the mount that it's on as well with these wings adds to that. So it's packed with meaning and interest.
I agree. And the price?
On the ticket, £45. I wonder if we get the price down a little bit, it might stand a chance.
Brace yourself, Rain.
Rain, hello.
Hello,
Hi. I've found two wonderful pieces here.
Yep.
This Kashmiri lamp. I've also found this rather nice Egyptian revival
It's
brooch.
lovely, yeah.
Now you've got 35 on the lamp.
Yes.
And 45 on the brooch.
Okay, so...
I don't know if I want to take them both yet, but I'm just wondering if you can let me know your prices on them, your best.
60?
Do you think we could get down to 55 if I took the two?
Yes.
Would that work?
That's fine.
Wonderful. So that's 20 for the lamp and 35 for the brooch.
55. Perfect. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
That's one happy customer. But with only £25 left to spend, Tim will have to tighten his belt. Over in Portobello, Tash's quest continues.
I've had a good wander around. I'm quite confident in saying that this is probably the oldest piece in the shop. It's really rather attractive. I don't think this is 19th century. I think it's 18th century. I think the design is synonymous with Kanji, the emperor. Beautiful work. We have this dominant green colour, and therefore this is known as famille vert.
which literally translates as green family.
Now, from this side, it looks pretty darn good for a survivor from the 18th century. Yes, the end of the spout has been more than nibbled, but what I can see and you can't is this side. We have a nice big staple. However, this doesn't upset me, and it shouldn't upset me because it's period restoration. The repairs are contemporaneous, and the metal, it actually matches that. That is going around the teapot's lid. The more I look at it with the Greek key design around the top, the more I want it. But the question is, can I afford it?
Well, it's unpriced. So, only one way to find out.
Suzanne, hi. I've had a good old look around.
Okay.
I've come up with a couple of items I'd like to take away with me.
Sure. Okay.
The undoubtedly cheaper one is this little floral grate.
Right.
£15 is such a fair price. Okay. But the other item is the perhaps 18th century teapot.
Yeah.
Really lovely.
Really pretty. Mm-hmm.
A survivor, but it's been through the mill.
Yeah,
it has been through the mill.
It has.
I love that, but the question is, what are you thinking for the two of them?
Sure. You're right, it has been through the mill. The two together, 120.
Oh, I'm really grateful for that. Let's shake on that.
Splendid. So that's just £10 for the Victorian grate and 110 for the tea, or possibly punch pot.
That's really kind of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Appreciate
very
it.
much.
That's lovely.
And I will grab them both
Lovely.
and be extra careful with the teapot.
To right. It's got a long trip to auction.
Steady. Steady.
Reunited again. Our pals are buzzing about their purchases.
Is it hinting on the pot?
For me, but I think it's for both of us. I think it's the battle of the beasties. I think your Kashmiri lamb and my pot. I think it's the tiny little creatures that are going to be the focus of the bidder's attention.
I would say my lamp is probably my strongest purchase on this leg.
So lovely.
Perhaps a tad premature. You still have one shop to go. Our ruminating rivals are flying south to Dander Hall for their last chance to bag a bargain. Here, Drum Farm Antiques is ready and waiting with 7,000 square feet of antiques and collectibles. And making sure everything is tickety-boo today is dealer Gary. Time to divide and conquer. Off you go.
That's really lovely. Stained glass like this, I was never supposed to be standing next to it. So standing actually at exactly eye level with that puto, I can see the cracks all over it, cracks in the bottom corner as well. It's really pretty and it's all thanks to that colourful fruit. But selling it at auction in that sort of condition, you wouldn't get anywhere near £295.
Never mind the cracks. She's only got £40 left to spend.
So we're looking at a piece of furniture that is over 250 years old. You're literally buying something that's survived hundreds of years and is in perfect condition. If you went to a high street shop to buy an equivalent quality piece of furniture made of solid oak with lovely brass fittings, handmade, you would be paying a lot more than £110. If you're passing an antique shop, just pop in because it's not always super expensive. You can buy lots of lovely things to fit all budgets. So it's worth having a look around and it's exciting, the thrill of the hunt. But I need to find something that's priced at a lot less than £110. So the search continues.
And there's plenty more to look at in this behemoth of a shop.
Oh, Tash, Tash, wherefore art thou, Tash?
Oh, you know that makes you Juliet. Oh, which is like, I'm more than happy to be your Romeo. How are you getting on?
I'm all right. This place is vast.
How vast is your budget at this point?
Not very vast. It's yours.
Mine's tiny.
Is it? Oh, no.
I'm actually looking at a box of cassettes. That's kind of where I am.
Shall I come down and we can have a look around together?
No, you stay there.
Okay.
You've got more left than your Juliet, Romeo.
These look nice. That one looks really nice. Wow.
Steady.
Oh. Now, it's made of solid mahogany, handmade in around 1760. Sort of tail end of the Rococo period, Thomas Chippendale influenced. It's known as a splat back. This is the splat here. It's actually all hand carved. The way you can tell a good early piece opposed to maybe a Victorian reproduction of Thomas Chippendale furniture is the way it's constructed. It's in lots of different sections. So the legs have been put on with wooden pegs. And if we turn the chair round, you've got sections here. So you've got the top frieze, one piece, then you've got the supporting bar, one piece. So it just indicates to me that it's a little bit more handmade and put together than a later piece. Might not be your taste of upholstery, but the great thing about antiques is you can put your twist on it. So if you've got a certain decoration in your house, you just need a square of fabric that you can even do it yourself. Just wrap it over and pin it from underneath.
Bish bash bosh, eh?
Will it make profit in auction if I took it there? To be honest, I think this one might.
Perhaps, but at £30, it's a bit over your budget. You'll have to haggle.
So I'm going to take it and see if we can get it for that £25.
Gird your loins, Gary.
Gary, hello. So I have found this rather nice chair.
Yep.
Have you got some wiggle room on the price on this, do you think?
You do a bit on it. What about 25?
25 works for me because that is all I've got, so it's a deal.
Thank you very much.
I was just wondering, could you chuck in maybe a little bit of beeswax and a duster? Fantastic, look at that. That'll keep me going. Thank you very much.
All right.
There's your money.
Brilliant. Perfect.
Thanks very much, Gary.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very kind, Gary, and that means Tim has spent every last penny. So, while he applies some beeswax and a bit of elbow grease, let's see what his chum is up to.
Oh, I like those. A pair of cast brass mythical sea creatures, and they have decided to intertwine two of these mythical creatures. And for me, that was a masterstroke because it just looks fantastic.
Andirons, or fire dogs, are used to suspend logs and fire baskets above the ground, allowing air to circulate under them. They've been in use since the Iron Age and are often ornately decorated. These are decidedly Victorian, however.
I think the people who are dressing a period property that they've purchased would like these. I think that somebody commissioned to find props for a period drama would quite like these. Now, £70, I have 40. They're pretty dusty. For all I know, they've been here for ages. So I'm going to channel my inner sea creature and slide on over and see what they can do.
And will that serpentine tongue charm Gary?
Gary, hi, how are you?
Hi, Natasha, nice to meet you.
Really nice to meet you. Over there, fire dogs, cast brass, iron. Well, they have 70 on them. I have but £40. That's throwing everything at it. It's an ask.
I think we'll take £40 for them.
Oh, really? Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Natasha.
Thank you so much.
Lovely. And that means Tash has also burned through her entire budget.
Tim, look at you.
Oh, I've just finished, thankfully.
Oh, well, maybe the work's just begun, because these could do with a wee clean. Does the offer extend to my stuff or just yours?
I reckon I could get you a duster.
You tell her, Tim. Back on the road, our pair are pondering their purchasing.
Do you find your head rules your heart?
Heart on our sleeves.
Yeah.
Definitely overruling our brains, really. I don't know what's left of mine.
You two better get some rest then. Time for some shut-eye. It's auction day, the penultimate showdown. We're in the historic market town of Grantham, and our duo have plenty to bring to market today.
You ready? Once more into the breach?
I am.
Actually, you're not that competitive.
Maybe a little bit.
Everything they said about you isn't true, Tim.
After shopping their way from Fife to Edinburgh, Tash and Tim have heaved their hauls all the way to Lincolnshire. Our auction house today is Golding Young. They'll be selling in the room, online and on the phones. In charge is veteran auctioneer Colin Young.
28 bids, selling at 28.
Natasha emptied her coffers, spending the full £200 on her 5 lots. Any faves, Colin?
The Chinese punch pot, it would have been a phenomenal item had it not been damaged, but I still love it, and the repairs that are on it are just so old that it just has the charm.
Tim also spent his entire budget on his 5 items. Any highlights?
When you talk about furniture, the name that stands out is Thomas Chippendale. And what we've got is a chair that is certainly in the style and certainly of the period. It is a lovely, lovely piece of furniture.
Right then, time to see how they do in the sale room.
Front row seats.
I never know what to do.
Just smile and wave.
Yeah.
Quite right, Tim. And first to be waved off is Tash's Carltonware bowl.
Nice size, I thought.
15.
Right, here we go.
£5, anybody? 5, anybody? Nobody feeling the love? They are now 5, 6 bid, 6, 7, 7 bid, £7, 8 now then, 8 bid, 9 now then, 9 bid, 10 bid. We've broken into double figures, 12 bid.
Oh, thank you.
Exciting stuff, fine art auctioneering. 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, that gets them into gear. 15 better bid, 15, 16 now to us here. 17 is bid, at 17 bid.
He's trying
Bid
hard
me
for you.
18.
He's trying hard.
Really hard.
Yes, but failing. 18 now to us here at 17 better bid. Looking for 18 now, then are we all done then? At £17. So
There goes.
A modest profit to start. Away to go, Tash.
I mean, it's something.
London 101.
Something.
Next, Tim's pinning his hopes on his Egyptian revival brooch.
I love Egyptian objects, ancient objects. Here we go.
10 in the room, 12 bid, 15 now to receive, 15 better bid. No, 12 is bid here, 12. Looking for 15 now then, at £12. Are we all done then? 15 online, 18 room bid, 18, 20 now then, 20 bid, 22 now, 22 bid, 25 now then. 25 rooms out this time. I sell on the net at £25 and sold.
It's not the day for brooches.
Good job that's your only one, then.
I actually genuinely thought it would fly away.
Moving on to Tash's upcycled Victorian ironwork.
So I've bought something that's purely decorative.
Okay.
Start me at £30. 30 anybody, 20 to go. There we are. Well, I think we're at 20, are we?
There we are. Your regret has turned into double your money.
At £20 bid. Looking for 2 now then to go then. 22. Sold at 20.
Well
then.
done.
A win is a win, no matter how small.
Very pleased.
London 125.
Next under the hammer is Tim's hotly anticipated Georgian chair.
London
I bought
126.
a
Building
wonderful
blocks this time.
Thomas
There we go, building
Chippendale
blocks.
inspired
10,
chair.
10.
It's got its nice original sprung seat. Just lovely.
London
Look at it.
100. I have £30 bid, 30 bid. Looking for 2 now then at 30 better bid.
We're away,
2
we're
now
away.
then, 30 better bid, 32, 32, 35, 35, 38, 38, 40 better bid, 40 bid, 42, 45, 48,
Of course.
55, 65 now, 70,
Of course.
75 now then.
Come on.
The knees of those. 75.
Well done, Tim. What a wonderful find, eh?
That's
£5.
fantastic.
I'm very happy.
Now it's Tash's cast brass serpentine fire dogs. Will they spark some interest?
Forget about dogs. Think mythical dolphins intertwined. Here we are. Anyway.
Or de Chanel. Who's going to start me then at
de Chanel.
£50? 50 anybody? 50. Who's going to start me at 30? Mythological creatures. There we go. Not seen very often. Bit like bidders on this lot. 30.
Oh.
Come on, £20. Fantastic pair of de Chanel.
They are actually lovely.
£20 bid. Looking for 2. 20 bid. 2 now then. £20 bid. Anybody in the room? Nope. I've begged. I've tried. The bidding has died. We sell at £20.
Well, it wasn't the plan.
Hard luck, Tash, but at least someone's got a bargain.
Like a mythical dolphin, I'll just disappear.
The mythical bids never happened.
Another chair from Tim, albeit slightly smaller. Can he pull off another big win?
It's a rare thing, but it has got some damage.
So who's going to start me at £30 for it? 30.
It's a rare thing, that.
Go then.
Come on, world.
10. It's a start. 12 bid, 15 now then.
Oh, no. Oh.
Going at £12. Is that 13?
Please.
Take
One
it
more
if it
pound.
is. Take it if it is.
I'm afraid it's not. London 104.
That is a big hit.
I guess bidders thought it was a bit more chipped than Chippendale.
What did you do to offend the fairies?
I'm not sure, but I think that might be my biggest loss for a long time.
Oh, bless him. Now, moving on to Tash's heart over head purchase, the arts and crafts chamber stick.
I have never knowingly walked past a chamber stock without buying it.
Start me out, £50. 50, anybody got me 50? £50 bid, 55 now, do I see it? £50 bid, 5
straight in.
surely, £50 bid. £50 bid, 5 now, then. 5 for anybody else now.
It'll be short and sweet, but a nice profit.
Selling at £50, sold.
Well done.
Oh, I'm pleased.
Not blown completely out of proportion, but a neat profit.
When you do well on something, you always go back to it.
They remain firmly at the top of the shopping list.
Now, will bidders be racing to get their hands on Tim's bronze dog?
Who doesn't love rescuing a greyhound?
Absolutely. There we are.
£30, 30.
Oh,
30
good,
bid.
good.
Looking for 2 now. £30 bid. Looking for 2 now.
Not my day, Tash. It's not my day.
Now's the time to whip it out.
Oh.
£30 bid. 32 bid. It worked. 32. 35 now. 38 bid. 40 now, do I see? Now,
I don't know what to do.
£40 bid. At £40, you're out in the room then. We sell at the sale room at £40 and sold.
Okay, that wasn't the plan.
Another loss.
Bad luck, Tim, but at least the little doggy is going to a lovely new home.
I think reshift your focus to the items.
Lovely item.
Exactly.
Lovely item.
Exactly.
Coming up, Colin's top pick. Tash's lovingly restored punch pot.
I think that road tripping with you has really made me think I need to buy the oldest thing I can find, buy the most impressive antique I can find. I've got to impress you over dinner.
There we go, a nice punch pot, and it does pack quite a punch, doesn't it?
It does.
Where are we going to be for this? Start me at £200.
It'll go straight in.
100 to go then, surely. £100. Everybody, 100. £100 a bid, 100, 110 now, do I see? £100 a bid, 10, 110, 120 now, do I see? A 110 bid, 120 surely. Looking for 20 now, 120, 120, 130. Now then, 120 bid, looking for
Slower start than I thought.
140, 140, 140, 150 now then. 150.
I would love for it to make 200.
It should. I'd be very disappointed if it doesn't.
At 140 bid, they're just glued to it now. They're absolutely riveted by it. At 140 bid, 5 now, do I see? We sell them at £140 and sold.
Okay. I mean, it's a wee profit.
All those little profits add up, Tash. Nice work.
It seemed maybe more disappointed than you at this stage, because you've made a bit of profit, but I thought we'd make more.
Final lot. Can Tim bag another big win and pull ahead of Tash with his Kashmiri lamp?
I particularly like this lamp piece.
£30, 32, 5, 35, 38, 38, 35, 38, 38, 40 pound a bid, 42, 45, 48, 50 now, 55, 55, 60, 60 pound a bid, 60, 60 and 5 now, £60 bid, 60.
That's more like it.
60 bid,
It's
65 bid,
just worth
65
every penny.
bid, 70 now then, any more now then, at £65, 70.
Yes.
75.
Yeah,
That's
they're
75. This
bidding
was
for
used
this.
in one of our
They have to
promotional
have
things
it.
for the sale. 75. Last call then, 75, 78, 78. Bid me 80. £80 bid now. 80 bid. 80 come to. 80
What a
bid.
spot.
£80 bid. Hammers up once, twice, third and final time, selling at £80.
That's how you do it.
I'm very pleased with that.
What a result! He's got a good eye, has Tim.
There has been ups and downs in this one.
Oh, but more ups for you.
I'm not sure about that. I've had some big hitters, yeah.
Do you think we need a
As in
calculator?
big hitters, as in big hitters, not
Slap
big
across the
hitters. Yeah. Should we go out and work it out?
So, the final scores are in for auction number 4. It was a close competition, but it wasn't the day for Tim. He started with £200, but after sale room costs, he made a loss of £28.88. So bad luck, old bean. Which means Tash comes out on top. She started with the same amount and after auction fees made a slightly smaller loss of £18.05. Well done, Tash. So they're neck and neck, going into the final showdown. I think we have a fight on our hands.
Again, you've done it again.
I feel really good and surprised and delighted and chuffed.
Good, yeah. And the sun is shining upon us on this wondrous day.
Come on.
Well done.
Come on.
Next time on the trip, competition hots up.
I see how it is.
Tash hopes to do some damage.
This might not be the winning blow, but it might do me some good.
Tim brims with excitement.
Absolute bargain.
But the auction isn't all plain sailing.
No, sir, excusez-moi.